Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back once again in the meat hall of Garsfeld, and you might remember on the last episode we were helping Gísling and his men. They have now taken the decision of evacuating the crafters to Snowbourn, so now we need to make some preparations to make sure Garsfeld stands.
I need your help.
The time has nearly come for us to set out for Snowbourn with the crafters. My men and I will remain and hold Garsfeld for as long as we are able. Before we go, I require your aid with some final preparations. Gísling and I each have a task for you, and one of the townsfolk, a fellow by the name of Langar, has also asked for your assistance. Once these matters are dealt with, we will depart for Snowbourn.
I need you to do this.
Beriathan, to the south, is one of our largest farmsteads. Since we know that the Orcs have already begun to invade from the south, I fear for anyone still dwelling there. While they resisted my order to seek shelter in Garsfeld, I will not leave them behind when the rest of the crafters depart. Travel to the south and fend off the Orcs, at least long enough to see if any have survived. I can only hope we are not too late.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Greetings again, Beriathan. I have faith in my father's plan, but in order not to place too heavy a burden upon Snowbourn, many of our rations must travel with the crafters. Our rations are stored about the town, but I need you to gather them for me so that Albert Odnott and I can begin stowing them for the journey. Return to me when you have gathered the rations.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Beriathan, I know my father has great concern for the safety of his people, but I know not if any could survive an orc assault with simple farming tools. When you reach the southern croft, please search for any survivors. If the orcs are already upon them, I truthfully hold little hope. Yet, with your aid, perhaps they can be saved. Hurry to the south and rescue any crafters you find. Alright. No rations inside the meat hall. But we have them rather here outside of town. Now Langar, which is the other man we need to find, he is the one who has a quest that it's really annoying. So we're gonna gather the rations on our way to Langar, and you'll see what I mean in just a moment.
Rohirrim will need your aid.
Hail, you come to speak with me? You have already done more than the others, as sad as it is to say. These are hard times, aye, but surely we can spare rations for my cat. Do they expect me to let him starve? If you would, grab some rations for me from near the meat hall. The guards are not keen on allowing rations for animals, aside from the horses of course, so they might get in your way. Best to avoid them if you can, I think. I will be waiting, and please, this would mean so much to me. You will be rewarded in kind. Okay, so yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to go to the meat hall, grab the rations for the cat, and avoid all the guards on our way back, which is easier said than done. Especially because these rocky formations block the direct route between the meat hall and Langar. So we need to play this not safe. We need to play this intelligent. We need to be intelligent about this. And I also think you are timed on these rations. I'm not sure. Okay. An attended bucket of fish. We're gonna grab this. Yeah, this thing is timed. And you can see the guards on your minimap. You see, we cannot come through here. We cannot come through here. How do we do this again? Like, maybe if we jump through here, we can avoid some of them. Well, it wasn't as difficult as I remembered, because I remember having a hard time finding a way through this. Delivered food to Langar's cat.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Oh, thank you, thank you. I cannot tell you how much this means to me. The guards look at me as though I'm crazy, but you trusted in the importance of my request. I fear what would have happened had you not aided me. Here, take this. You deserve it for such a kind deed. And here we have the last set of rations for Gísling. But we also need to go outside once again. And let me double check some of the details here. Cities of Eastern Rohan, we only need to find Snowbourn, that's great. Oh, we missed the fog water on the east of Fangorn. I will need to show you that another time. Enemies of the Rohirrim, no. Cities, enemies, the east of Fangorn, farms of the Eastemnet. We need to find the Desolate Crofts and the Worthing. Oh, come on. Still have a lot of things to find in East Rohan. I didn't expect that to be so hard. To be missing as many things as we are. And the worst of them is, of course, the fog water on the east of Fangorn. I don't know why we missed that. That seems to be one of those things that you miss for being just 2 or 3 steps out of it. So we need to double check that. But we'll leave that a re-exploration of Fangorn for the time when we are doing dailies in the Entwash Vale. I don't think there are any dailies on Fangorn per se, but that is as close as we can get. Oh, this is where we needed to go. We have found slain Crofters. 8 has come too late, but perhaps others can be rescued. We'll see. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. The Crofters also met a grisly end. But in the distance, you can see a man slumped against a pole at a house. There you have it. Once again, another look at West Rohan. Meduseld in the distance. We're almost there, almost there.
Mission is dire.
Untie me, please. They killed everyone. I have to get out of here. To Garsfeld, you say? Yes, I will go right away. I cannot be here any longer. The families, all of them, gone. As you loosen Sigeric spawns, he begins to run towards Garsfeld. Damn well you should. You have come across no signs of the Rohirrim aside from Sigeric. You should scout the road to see if any Rohirrim were able to escape the Orc assault. Come over here. Missing one more cache in this farm. Okay, I see it over there. Oh my god, what happened here? And as usual, these three poisoners and defilers cannot stay in one place. Okay, so follow the trail of footprints off the road to Snowbourn. What now? Okay, here we are. Here we have them, the footprints. You see more footprints leading into the distance. You see another footprint in the distance, as well as several orc tracks. As you follow the trail, you spot darkened blood on the ground. Perhaps an orc was slain nearby? Even before the body in the distance catches your eye, you can tell that this is not the blood of an orc. Oh boy. They are not not the body of an orc, but a Rohirrim and its horse, as you could see. This Rohirrim and his teeth were slain by orcs. Gísel will want to know of this. Let us go back to Garsfeld then. We're back in Garsfeld, back to Gísel and Gísling. Let us dismount here.
What brings you to these lands?
We shall stow these rations away for the journey. Thank you for your aid, Beriathan. Completed! Known to the Sutcrofts! Great, and we have a new deed. Friend to the Sutcrofts. Okay. So, let us check this really quick. Here we have it. Our new reputation in here. We're making good progress. The deed for friend. The deed for acquaintance. The title. You have reached acquaintance status with the men of the Sutcrofts. And 5 LOTRO points. Very well.
Thank you for your help.
Gísel sighs heavily. So, even the riders could not escape. What a grim end for my folk. Thank you for telling me, as horrid as the truth is. I will not allow the crofters to come to such a terrible end. We must depart now or risk losing everything.
You did very well.
The death of these orcs has brought us nothing, except the smallest amount of time. My delay has cost my people dearly. I need time to think, Beriathan. Leave me.
You did very well.
One survived after all? My heart is still heavy with guilt, but at least one life was saved. I do not recognize this man though. Perhaps he has come from the West Pole. No matter, he must join the caravan south.
Thank you for your help.
The preparations are made. It is time for me to alert the crofters so they can gather their belongings. Thank you for your aid. The caravan will have much use of your protection. I must speak to you again before we depart.
I need you to do this.
The preparations have been made, Beriathan. My people make ready as we speak. They must reach the safety of Snowbourn, for no other place in the Sutcrofts will keep them from harm. The Reeve of the Sutcrofts, Fastred, is a brash young man, but a caring leader. He will not suffer the deaths of his people if they could easily be saved by our actions. I cannot thank you enough for the aid you have provided me and my people. It is unfortunate that our paths must split, but it is my duty to hold Garsfeld to my last. When you are ready to depart, speak with me. Time grows short. Gísling has gathered the crofters. Are you ready to depart?
Fearing for the safety of my people, I have decreed that my son Gísling is to escort the crofters of Garsfeld to safety within the walls of Snowbourn. However, the road south is fraught with danger as foes approach from all directions.
Let us check. We have made it this far, Beriathan, but I fear the road south will be fraught with danger. You have done well to deal so severe a blow to our foes near Garsfeld, but the fields to the south may be rife with orcs. Let me gather the crofters. We must set out as soon as we are able. Everyone, gather to me. We must make ready to finish our journey to Snowbourn. Ah, good. I hope your rest here was enough, for we must press on. It is possible that we will encounter more resistance from our foes as we near Snowbourn. But fear not. Beriathan and I shall defend you to our very last, should that occur. Now then, let us depart with haste. Onward. There you see it, Snowbourn on the distance. From what I remember, that town was erected on top or very close to some Gondorian ruins, which you can of course see there on the horizon too. But you can also see the flag of the Sutcrofts. How far are we? And this is too easy. But we are so close now. Is this gonna be it? Really? Everyone be on guard, they come for us! Of course, that's never gonna be this easy. Oh my god, there are more. Okay, down they go. Is everyone safe? Let's continue our journey then. We're almost there. Almost there. The orcs have found us. Even this close, Beriathan! Attack! Yeah, once again, with the orcs is never easy. But we are safe once again? No. Come on. Yeah. Die. This really should be it. We should be getting really close to Snowbourn now. The music is really cool though. And it seems we finally made it to Snowbourn. Oh yeah. There are too many. All of you, run! Beriathan, we must stand and fight. Yeah, well, the guards of Snowbourn have come to our aid. Let us try and help these guys. Yeah, thank you for your help. We have made it, and the crafters are safe. I fear this would not have been possible without your aid. Glad I was able to help. We have made it, Beriathan. Perhaps you and I are worse for the wear, but thankfully the crafters have made it here unscathed. We have much to do in Snowbourn. Let us get to it. Our journey has only just begun, Beriathan. Are you prepared to continue aiding the people of the Sutcrofts? We have discovered Snowbourn and completed cities of East Rohan, a new title, Beriathan, Settler, confidence level 39. Let us check this really quick. Here we have it. The title, the virtue XP, LOTRO points, marks. You have shown a commitment to inhabiting the more settled areas of Eastern Rohan. 5 LOTRO points. We get the Stable Master, and we have, well, not every single town of East Rohan, not yet, but we're close to it. So we have things here. Rohan Kingstead, Housing Broker, Homesteads of Rohan.
Would you have something for me?
Increase reputation with the Eorlingas, but we are not gonna need that one. Reputation with the Eorlingas is not an issue.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
We have made it, Beriathan. Thanks in no small part to you. I can only hope that my father and his men will hold Garsfeld in the days to come. Vitality, might, agility, vitality, evade, finesse. Maybe this one. Not sure.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The first thing to be done is to speak with Fastred. He is the Reeve of the Sutcrofts and a young, brutal leader. He may be upset with my father for his actions, but the dangers facing the Sutcrofts are quite real, and sooner or later he will need to understand that. He spends most of his time in the meat hall, so you will likely find him there.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
We have made it, Beriathan. The crafters are now safe in Snowbourn, but I know not where they are to stay. I do not think Fastred would be so cold as to see them live in the streets of his fine city, so I am certain there is something we can do. Take out a guard and see if they are aware of any open homes in Snowbourn. Oh, but first... Well, first of all, I think the picturing here of Snowbourn is really cool, and let us grab the milestone, of course. What now? I think we can do everything we need to do in here.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Your actions were bold, traveler. Gisel will hear much for such a blatant disregard for Fastred's rule. Nevertheless, we cannot keep them in the street. I will have my men clear room in some of the nearby homes. Most of the homes near our tradesfolk are not built, so you will likely find room there. Be quick about this, though. I'll need to ask about this. Oh, and look! Burnoth!
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Beriathan, I am pleased to see you, though I will not say that I am surprised. Our paths seem destined to cross at the most opportune times. We have only just arrived ourselves. Indeed, it seems that we are both here to see the Reeve Fastred. Would you join me? Yeah, why not?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You have come too late. Reeve Fastred is abroad, hunting orcs. If you wish to speak with him, I can show you on your map where his camp lies. Here, though I doubt you will find a warm welcome. His mood has been harsh of late, and a thirst for blood has been upon him.
What brings you to these lands?
Well, we have come a long way only to find the master of the house absent.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Well,
Aid us?
there is nothing for it, I suppose. We will have to ride out and meet Fastred. Go to the stables and inform the others. I will meet you at Fastred's camp. Oh, an Éomer!
A brisk ride. Now, to the business at hand.
Welcome to Snowbourn, my friend. Now to the business at hand.
I want to know what is really going on in Snowbourn.
I look around and I do not see the preparations for which I asked, Beriathan. I will speak with Reeve Fastred to learn why he delays, but let us try something else first. It is said that you catch more horseflies with honey cakes than you do with lamp tallow. Introduce yourself to Grimstan, one of Fastred's personal guards, and ask him why the people have not begun to move where it is safe. Grimstan knows me, and the answer he would give to me might be different than the one he gives to you. I want to know what is really going on in Snowbourn, and you are a more sure path to that answer. Alright, so something I forgot to mention last time we met Éomer, next to the Stone of Wergenda. Éomer, of course, is worried about that curse. No son of the line of Bengal will live long enough in his kingdom, during his rule, that is. But that seems that's what has him worried, basically. And the curse will only be broken when Rohan reaches its ancient glory. So of course we know what's coming, and we know that under Éomer's rule, Rohan will reach its ancient glory, maybe even surpass it. I'm not sure about that. But what I hadn't realized is the kind of play that it's being done with the curse of Wergenda, that no son of the line of Bengal will live long enough during his rule. And it just hit me when I was playing the Son of Wergenda the last time, and that is that Éomer is the second longest living king of Rohan, second only to Baldur the Old. So yeah, the Depths are having some fun with all this, and I wanted to mention that, of course. Now, on to Burnoth and the Riders 4. Fastred seems to be out of town. But I want to double check here inside the meat hole, because it seems then that we shouldn't be able to find Fastred inside. And he isn't. Fastred's seat is vacant, but it appears one of his men has remained in the hole.
Our mission is dire.
What business have you with the Reeve, traveler? Very well, you may speak with him, but you will have to wait. He is on one of his daily orc hunts in the field. He does not like to be interrupted, so in the meantime you may aid us here, should you wish to wait.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
If you wish to aid us while you wait for Fastred's return, I have a task for you. The riders have been facing more opposition in the fields as of late, and we constantly need more materials for repairs to the farmsteads, as well as new arms and armor for the riders themselves. If you would, gather wood, spears and leather scraps for me, and I will send them along to the appropriate craftsfolk. Alright. Let me double check here. Yeah, we still have not gotten any cosmetics of the Sutcrofts, which is kind of weird. We have already finished one of the towns, and there are only 3. And Garsfeld, Snowbourn, and Wolstow. And Wolstow is a really short area. Not much to do in there. So yeah, I'm not sure when exactly are we gonna get them. In any case, here we have the riders.
You did very well.
If Fastred craves the blood of orcs, then I say we help him get it. What say you? Well, let us do it. Let us then ride.
I, of all my companions, understand the thirst for blood. It burns in those who have seen tragedy. But Reeve Fastred must put aside his thirst. For a horde comes that knows no mercy, and only the blood of the men of the Sutcrofts will be forfeit.
Where are we exactly? Okay.
What business have you?
Ah, my friends, you have arrived. I have told Reeve Fastred of the Easterlings coming from the north, but he will not relent. Indeed not. My folk are not cowards to run in the face of danger. Long have we lived beneath the shadow of orc raids. If this Khundolar wish to spill their blood upon our spears, then I say the Sutcrofts, let them. Orcs come, my friend. Let the blood follow. Once again, they talk too fast for me to read. The Sutcrofts shall fall to no orc or Easterling. And orc comes. So yeah. Are we done yet with this? Oh, they keep coming. Jesus, how many of these orcs are there? The ground is black with their blood. Wait, something else approaches. Something large. Yeah, feel free to help me anytime you like, guys. You're more than welcome to join the fight. Did it stack, Reeve? Oh god, thank you. Over here, please. Picture of Fastred and the riders.
What business have you with the road you're in?
Well fought, Warden. That was a dire fight, but we proved victorious. I do not doubt the accuracy of Burnoth's report, but this battle only proves my will. The people of the Sutcrofts shall stand and defend our lands. Alright. Did level 38, you aided Fastred against the company of orcs. Alas, we have failed here. Let us return to Snowbourn.
Our mission is dire.
It was a battle well fought, but I am distressed that Fastred refuses still to evacuate the women and children. If the invasion reaches the Sutcrofts, there will be a great slaughter. Well, there is not more we can do. We must write to Edoras and hope that Theoden King will hear a voice other than that of Wormtongue. Fare thee well, friend. May your travels bear you hence, so that we may meet again. Okay. Critical defense, agility, morale, physical mastery. This might be, finally, the upgrade for the shield that we have been looking for so long. Let me double check that. So here, okay. First of all, this scroll case that you already know, that recipe, and let me check in here. Critical defense, yeah. Agility and physical mastery. So as long as we can upgrade our morale pool with this, a slight upgrade. So yeah, that is the shield I was always looking for.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
My men in the field have reported that orcs have taken to assaulting the grain silos around Snowbourn. They cannot be allowed to succeed. Our people struggle enough. To lose our stores would push us beyond breaking. Find my 3 men in the field and aid them at the silos. They can hold them for now, but I know not how long they can hold against these new invaders. Okay. But I think we can first explore the town.
Who are you? What are you doing in Snowbourn?
Who are you? I have not seen you before. What are you doing in Snowbourn? You ask him why Fastred has not moved his people across the Entwash where they can be better protected. The Reeve has his own opinion on this, whatever the third marshal thinks. Éomer is a long way from here. He does not know what is really going on in the Sutcrofts. The women and the children could be moved, certainly, but Éomer wanted everyone to depart, even the warriors. These are their lands. Better to stay and die on your own land than to live at the say-so of another man's plot. Snowbourn will not retreat, it will be burned to the ground. Its people will defend it to the last. Your bravery is commendable, but foolish in the end. Search for a home east of the barracks, so here on the town market, I would say. Let us turn floating names back on. That will make it easier gathering all these items. No, I don't want to sell, not yet. We have discovered an emptied home near the kitchen. Which is this one, it seems. You have discovered an emptied home near the barracks of Snowbourn. So at least these empty homes are easily identifiable, it seems, as they are in disrepair. So we can just run around the city and trigger the locations, the discovery, it seems. You have discovered an emptied home near the tavern, okay. So this is the tavern. Are there quests in here, or the quest rank is just because of the task board? It seems it's just the task board. Let us continue looking then for more abandoned homes. West of the Action Hall and south of the Meat Hall. Okay, yeah, that is the task board once again, no need to check that. Here we have the Hobby Master, but I think we have already trained our fishing hobby. We will need this hobby soon. There are many dailies which involve fishing. This is not the abandoned home. Or this one, you have discovered an emptied home near the auction hall. Okay, now we only need to find an emptied home south of the meat hall. But this one is the one in the barracks. Maybe this one? Looks big enough. No? Weird. South of the meat hole. So maybe this one over here looks like it. No, this one is not it. But it's really close. So this one? Ah, no. This one. You have discovered an emptied home near the meat hole. This one, it seems. This one. And now we just need to find a leather scraps in Snowbourn. Just missing one more. So jail? No, that's not it. Sigeric. Okay, here you are. Fastred is so welcoming. His father would be proud. Okay, yeah, we're sending them to their new homes. Well, we're gonna bring word to Éomer. Can we do this now? Should we do this now, rather? That's the question.
That is what I suspected.
That is what I suspected, Beriathan. I will go to speak with Reeve Fastred, but he may need more evidence to be convinced of the danger his people face. Ride onto the plains of the Sutcrofts and defeat Mordor corruptors and work riders. Season their implements of destruction, spears and fire pots. Bring them back to me, and I will show this evidence to the Reeve. If that does not change his mind, we may need to try something else. But for the time being, let's continue sending refugees to their new homes. Okay. Craft guard. Yeah, I need to leave town, but I need to find a leather scrap first. Just need one. Shouldn't be that hard, really. And we can also talk to Gísling about the refugees. What do you think of Reeve Fastred?
What brings you to these lands?
He is certainly a bold ruler. Reeve Fastred only recently inherited the title he now holds. I do not doubt he means well, but his fervor for violence against the Orcs has the potential to blind him. I fear his pride will ultimately hurt the people of the Sutcrofts, as I believe the defenseless should no longer remain in these lands, but only time will tell. And you might realize Gísling and Fastred are cousins, since their fathers were brothers. That was what Gísl told us the first time we met him. What can you tell me of Snowbourn? Snowbourn is the largest settlement in the Eastern Net and was built within the ruins of an old Gondorian castle known as LOTRO. The town has been much more crowded as of late, as people across these lands have sought shelter here amidst the danger growing in the east. So yeah, you see, this was previously a Gondorian castle, a Gondorian ruin, so was right in that regard.
Will you aid the horse lords?
My father knew what he was bringing upon himself by doing this, and I am certain that he does not fear any reprisal from Fastred. You have done well, and I would wager that the crofters of Garsfeld will not forget you for all you have done for them. Now then, there is more business to attend to here in Snowbourn. Which is?
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
While you were dealing with the guards, I learned from the townsfolk where Fastred often travels to hunt the Orcs of the Sutcrofts. He is usually near his father's grave, just past the river trees. If you can find him, convince him to return to Snowbourn. There are surely more pressing matters for his people than the deaths of a few more Orcs. That seems reasonable, but come on, I just need one more leather scrap so that I can leave town. I don't know why this is so difficult all of a sudden. Shouldn't be. Behind the oven. feel so bad with myself now, it was so easy. Now, collect piles of logs outside of Snowbourn, a croft guard to the north of Snowbourn. What else we have here? Oh no, that's it. The Sutcrofts and the Epic. Let us talk to the Croft Guard and see what he has to say. You have discovered Worthing, so we're missing one more farm, Desolate Crops, which I think should be one of these. We're really close. Oh, come on. One with floating names on. I couldn't see that guy. Down he goes. You have come just in time. The orcs are upon us. Quickly, defend the silo. Okay. To the north. This one. Maybe this guy over here will also... Well, he didn't want to attack me. That's okay. Nope, didn't work. That was not it. So here we have one. Now we need to go against the grain to the east, but I don't see him. Yeah, that's not it. So, let us set this as the quest guide focus. To the east of Snowbourn. Where is that supposed to be? Let us look for it on our own. Follow Fastred's trail outside of Snowbourn. We can also do that. But let us see if we can find first the place we are supposed to be looking. The other Croft Guard. This one seems very likely to be it. And we have Cramp really close by. Maybe we can fight him. Okay, so here's a Croft Guard for this quest. They come at the ready. Warband, Cramp, there he is. You have encountered a band of volatile goblin riders led by Cramp, stuck in the crofts outside Snowbourn. And of course I'm gonna do it. Just need to take care of these guys. And now to the southeast of Snowbourn. Gonna do that in just a moment. Let me fight Cramp. Oh, here he is. Oh my god, they dismounted me so fast? I didn't remember this guy's being so hard. I don't know what happened there. Where did these guys go? They disappeared? Oh, come on! Maybe I need to be a couple levels higher. Level 84. And I should also be spending the trade points, the amount trade points that I got. I have some unspent points. This is Fastred's trail. Below you, an orc lays brutally slain and dismembered. Perhaps you have found Fastred's trail. Perhaps. And the trail goes to the north, but the Croft Guard is just out of here. Let us look for Fastred then. Another slaughtered orc lays at your feet. This one appears to have had 2 blades thrust through his skull. His legs slashed. This orc looks to have attempted to flee before being run down. Black blood still pours from the neck of this recently beheaded orc. Fastred must be nearby. As you explore, you notice a Rohirrim caked in black blood standing in the distance. Reeve Fastred. You have discovered Dagred's grave. Fastred's father, sorry. Gisel's brother, actually.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Can you not see that I am busy? Fastred pulls his blade from the corpse of an orc at his feet. So, Gisel has failed to hold Garsfeld and the forces in the north intend to wipe us out? They will try, but they cannot succeed. I will fight to see every last bit of orc field on these fields purged. It is only by your good fortune that I have had my fill of orc bloodshed for today, so yes, I will return to Snowbourn. We can speak more in the meat hall. For now, leave me to my work.
I do not understand why we delay here.
I am not certain that you saw it before you traveled out this way, but I have amassed a rather sizable collection of orc heads outside Snowbourn. If you would be so kind as to provide more for my collection, I am certain I can find space enough for them. Now then, I will take my leave. Okay, so this is Dagred's grave. It's a nice location and all, but not screenshot worthy if you ask for my opinion. Cramp has respawned, but I think I'm actually gonna go instead to the Croft Guard. I'm not sure if we have enough time to fight Cramp. Or maybe we do. I'm so mad at him for having run off. No, that's not Cramp, that's Bogut. No, not gonna do Bogut. Not today, at least. You have encountered an orc of the Sutcrofts. Fastred would be greatly pleased if more of their kind were purged from the Sutcrofts. Yeah, of course, but first, let me talk to the Orc Guard, the Croft Guard. And hopefully these crofts are being attacked by orcs as well, so that I can advance that quest. We have almost broken them, but yet more attack! Fight them back! I think we can camp in here for the other orcs to complete the other quest. Here they come. Okay. These orcs don't count for the beheading quest. which is a shame. The riders do count. So now that we're here, let us take a chance. Oh my god, these guys are really strong. Can't listen to this. I remember the very first time I listened to that track, I was just in Snowbourn, wasn't doing anything special, really just hanging around, and this thing starts to play. To this day, this is still my favorite track in the entire LOTRO. I love how this is able to express all the feelings that we've been experiencing through the entire of East Rohan, of desolation, of courage, fighting, and it's perfect. The lyrics in Old English that I wasn't able to understand at first until I got a translation of it, and just very recently I was re-listening to the entire soundtrack of Riders of Rohan, and I got to realize how the theme of Rohan is re-elaborated through most of the soundtracks until it comes to this point, to its climax on this track, Roaming Free. So if you listen very closely to it, you can hear the theme of Rohan being played throughout many of the songs of East Rohan. So you get to see how this theme is being played upon and how it accompanies every adventure that you take in East Rohan until it comes to this. I kind of feel bad with myself for not having realized that before, but it only adds to the greatness of this song, what it does, and how it elaborates upon all the themes built around Eastern Rohan. It's amazing, really. Retreat? Okay. There are some quests in here that are really easy to miss out, but we're not gonna do them yet. Just wanna find the Orcs to complete this quest and go back to Fastred. So let us try apply some bleeds and oh, we gotta find some more Orcs. There's another one in here. Oh, come on. Okay, we're making good progress in here. 5 more orcs. I only need 5 more orcs that hopefully are not signature level so that we don't take as much time doing that. Bringing defilers. To die, please. Okay, 2 more orcs. Just 2 more orcs. Not here. Cramp. Come on, but I don't have enough time to do cramp right now. What is this? Mordor orc. Just 1 more, please. I only need 1 more. Should be 1 here. Please? Should be. Or maybe not here per se, but a little bit to the north. Now I have orc. I don't want half orcs, please. I just need 1 more orcs. Call it a day. Yeah. This guy. You have been chosen. Yeah. So, that seems to be it. We are ready to go back to Snowbourn. That's just a map there. And yeah, this will be the end of today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Join me next time and we'll continue helping the people in Snowbourn and venturing throughout the Sutcrofts. But for the time being, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.